Good morning. This is the Millionaire Reach. I'm Jonathan, your host, and today we're going to be talking about a few things. All right, so the first thing, I haven't created a couple videos in a couple days, so today I'm going to be doing two videos. Just so you guys know, we're going to go through a business update. We're also going to go through just some basic stuff about WordPress, just so you guys can get an idea of what's involved and what you can do, just to do some testing and things like that on your own local environment. So we'll go through that a little bit, and then the final thing is we're just gonna talk about a little bit just about personal development and how you can change your mindset and just get back into a better routine, just to just change your frame of mind on certain things. So let's dive into it. All right, so first we're going to be talking about the business update. So yesterday I've created a traction plan for tracking of how I'm going to be tracking my automation in Aweber. I actually spent 3.5 hours and created my own doc, exactly what that aligns and what's going to happen with that automation, just so I can track things efficiently. So when I do have customers that I can handle that in an automated way where they can specifically um, go to the right spots and they don't get recurring emails of the same thing after they make a purchase or they don't make a purchase, and then you need to be re-engaged, things like that. So I got with a couple of people from the community, and we worked on that. So that was some good progress. But yeah, the doc was really just outlined exactly what I needed to do just to be better in the business, and it created that frame of mind that I know specifically, what I'm going to be tagging, the names of the tags, how they're going to work, what's going to happen when I use the automation, everything like that. All right, so the second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is WordPress. So we had a few questions. WordPress can be very complicated on the base of it's a big platform. There's a lot of features, and there's a lot that you can do with it. But what we're going to be talking about specifically is just locally on your computer for testing. So this is more for like developer use, but we're going to go through it anyways. So this allows you the ability to test specific things on your local machine before you would go up on your live site and actually launch stuff. So basically what this allows you to do is take all the content that you have on your current website, do testing locally there, you can publish it and you can see it right in your browser. So we're going to dive right into that and take a look. All right. So this is called XAMPP. Now what XAMPP is, it's a local platform. It's an application that you can run on your desktop. After you download it and install it, you'll be able to start the servers up, which is an Apache server, and then it has like its own PHP stuff built in. So what it has is the web server and then the database behind it. Um, that's MySQL. Apache is the web server, but you have other packages you can install with it as well. You want to make sure it's on the newest current version of PHP, which is 7.327 or 7.415. The new releases are. So just make sure you have that in mind. Whatever your server you're installing it in, just make sure so let me explain that a little bit better. So what I'm trying to say is when you do have a live website, you have to make sure PHP's current, otherwise you can run into issues on the server. Now, typically, you don't have to mess with this unless you have like your own configuration. So I'm not going to dive too much into that, but what I wanted to really talk about with it is how to merge the data. So in WordPress, you have an export feature. It's in Tools, and you click on Export, and then you can export like all your posts, all your images, and all your other like links and content and stuff like that. Basically, it goes to like an XML file when you download it, and then it downloads to like your computer, that file, and then you can just take that file, that one file, upload it to wherever you have your new site installed with XAMPP, and then you have all the content on all the post stuff right there, easy to use. But there is something that does come with it that's not on there. So if you do have like any custom themes, not custom themes, but just themes in general, or if you have plugins, things like that that you're using on your website, you would need to have that on the local version, just so you can do all the things you want to do on the live site. Now, if you're paying for any features, I wouldn't recommend actually paying for those features on your local machine, but this would be a good way for you to just test things, make sure that they're going to be working as expected. And then this video on this website, that's why I'm on it right now, so I can show you guys. It has just really good information of how to get it installed. And then lastly, I'm just going to talk about like a brief overview. So when you're in WordPress, there is your media. So in your media, that's will be like all your images, videos, and stuff. That's where that's stored. For post, that's going to be anything that you have on a blog. Now, there's a few ways and the tools and stuff that you can customize, what you want to see and how you want to see it and things like that. You can do like a static page, or you can do a dynamic page based on your content posts. So there's a lot of customization with it. So I'm not going to get really into that, but this is more for like a brief overview. So there is some other things that you can do with WordPress. So you can create your own custom pages. They have like their own privacy and public policy stuff on there that can be easily implemented. I think it's under tools, and there's a button for that. But basically what that allows you to do is so you can create some links on the bottom for your stuff. Now I want to keep in mind that I did do some research, and from what I found, it's really important if you are having a blog and they do have an affiliate link, you have to have in the bottom of it, of your footer in your website or your blog, you have to have that in the privacy policy, but you also have to have that in your blog post. There needs to be a disclaimer that says specifically that what you're offering and that it contains affiliate links. If you don't do that, the FTC can get on you. So I would recommend you do that. And that has been more of the general geek zone / little training that I wanted to put in there for you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my video. If you guys do need anything else, just let me know. There's one last thing I want to touch on, and that's personal development. So just to remind you guys, remember to do your 30 minutes a day of personal development. It's really important. When you're doing that, just make sure you have your mindset. So take some time to really do your vision and do your meditation before you do that, just so you can start fresh with no negative thoughts. That will put you in the right mindset. That will get you guys focused, and that will really build yourself as a person. So I really recommend doing that. And then if you guys do need anything else from me, or if you have questions about WordPress, just let me know, and we'll go from there. All right, you guys will like and subscribe if you like my video, and you guys have a great day, Entre Nation. Bye now.